The Black Hills. To the Lakota people, they were not just mountains. They were the heart of the world. Sacred ground. A place where spirits lived, where ceremonies gave life meaning, and where ancestors watched over the living. For centuries, the Lakota guarded this land with reverence. In 1868, the United States government signed the Treaty of Fort Laramie. It promised that the Black Hills would belong to the Lakota forever. That word forever was carved into law, but forever lasted only 6 years. In 1874, General George Armstrong Custer led an expedition into the Black Hills. His men carried maps, rifles, and shovels, and what they found changed everything. Gold. The shimmering metal that ignited greed. Newspapers spread the news like wildfire, calling the Black Hills the richest hills on Earth. Suddenly, forever meant miners flooded into the Black Hills, camps turned to towns, and towns became lawless zones where violence and theft ruled. The Lakota watched their sacred land overrun by strangers who cared nothing for treaties or tradition. They appealed to Washington. They demanded that the promises of 1868 be honored. But money spoke louder than justice. The government sent commissioners offering to buy the Black Hills. The Lakota chiefs refused. This land was not for sale. It could not be measured in dollars. It was a gift of the Creator to be passed down through generations. The refusal enraged officials. By 1875, the United States declared the Lakota in violation of the treaty. Soldiers were ordered to drive them out. What followed was not negotiation, but battles raged across the northern plains. The most famous came in 1876, when Lakota warriors under Sitting Bull and Crazy Horse crushed Custer's forces at the Battle of Little Bighorn. It was a victory that stunned the nation, but the triumph was short-lived. The United States doubled its military campaigns, sending thousands of troops to starve the Lakota into submission. Villages were burned, buffalo herds. The lifeblood of the plains were slaughtered by hunters until only a few thousand remained. By 1877, Crazy Horse was dead. Sitting Bull was in exile, and the Lakota faced the impossible choice of surrender or annihilation. Under that pressure, they signed away the Black Hills. A sacred land guaranteed by treaty stolen by force. Gold mining boomed, and the Lakota were pushed on. Yet the story did not end in 1877. The Lakota never gave up their claim. For generations, elders taught children that the Black Hills were stolen, not sold. In 1920, Lakota leaders began legal battles that lasted decades. In 1980, the United States Supreme Court finally agreed. It ruled that the Black Hills had been taken illegally. The court offered the Lakota more than $1 billion in compensation, but the Lakota refused the money. They said no amount could replace the land. To accept payment would mean the Black Hills were for sale, and for the Lakota, they never were. Today, the Black Hills remain a wound in American history, sacred ground still occupied, still disputed. The question lingers, should land taken by greed ever truly belong to those who seized it, or should it return to those who called it sacred since time immemorial? Tell us what you believe in the comments and subscribe.